This video is called 33 Questions Living in Thailand. Yeah? 33 questions. 33 questions. 33 questions. 33 questions. Go. First question from Damien Duh.
How much does it cost to have a child in nursery in Thailand?
You did the research.
I did a little bit of research. I found out that it would cost for a private English programme school, on average approximately about 251,000 baht for the year, including registration fees and lunches and snacks and things like that. That equates to about £5,000 for the year. I don't know if that's good or not.
Kids are expensive worldwide. Next question.
Damien also asked us, how much do baby things cost here in Thailand on a par with England?
It's about the same.
Yeah, it's about the same.
That's looking at foreign stuff for foreign babies. There's obviously Thai ways to do things here. Probably some kind of loincloth. Just wash it. Save yourself thousands on nappies. That's how I was brought up.
Really?
Yeah, we had the cloth thing. Next question.
Damien's third question was, what's the best thing that we've done together to make us closer?
Well, generally, moving out here was a massive step, and then when you come out and you're living together for such a long time,
all the time,
doing everything together generally makes you closer.
And I think the fact that we've had to overcome lots of daily changes and challenges, and that we've done that together, has generally made us closer.
Yeah.
Aww. What new things have we learnt about each other since we've been here?
We've learned more about what we both want in the future, so just asking what we want to do, where we want to be.
Yeah, what we want from life, really.
Yeah. Damien Duh, thank you very much.
Kevin!
My little brother, Kevin at St Clair.
Kev asked us, do we like living in Thailand more than we like living in England? Quite simply, we said...
Yes.
Yeah. Y-E-S. Yes.
It's an easier life here.
Yeah.
Cost of living is a lot cheaper than England, and there's just more to do. And the weather's great, so you've got more time to do stuff than trying to pack everything in the month of August.
Yeah. Kevin's second question.
What are everyday people like?
Friendly, smiley, welcoming, and happy. People are happy here. People here have nothing, and they could be the happiest people in the world.
On the flip side, if you come out and you're a complete douchebag, you might get treated differently.
Yeah.
But I think this is
Yeah.
a worldwide.
Yeah. And one of the
thing.
problems, I think, that foreign people who come here have the potential to be put in situations where they get ripped off or screwed over a little bit, and we know that, and we've made sure, you know, that we do things the right way, and that doesn't happen to us. And learning Thai language has definitely been one of the best things to do in order for those things not to happen.
Yeah. We've not had any problems with anyone,
No,
bar
we've been really lucky.
one taxi driver.
But
Long story.
we
didn't pay the extra.
we stood our ground, didn't we? And actually were supported by other local Thais
Yeah.
outside
Who just laughed.
who
and
thought it
thought,
was
yeah.
funny that, you know, we could speak a bit of Thai and say
weren't
no.
gonna pay the extra money.
Next questions are from Carla Underwood.
My Auntie
Auntie Carla.
Oh, we miss you, Carla. What are the biggest differences between living in Thailand and the UK?
Number one, the weather.
Every day, the weather.
The weather. We said before we came here we would never ever ever say that it's too hot, because we spent most of our time in England saying, oh, it's too cold, and it was too cold. And I did slip up the other day, I did say it was too hot.
And I'm still winning.
On the whole, the weather is a massive boost for your happiness.
Yeah. Cost of living, lifestyle, food.
Yeah. It's hard to actually pick, you know, the differences because, or the best difference.
Those things are almost life.
Yeah.
And if you can afford to live,
yeah. Simple.
You won.
Thank you, Carla, for your
Thanks.
question. Next up.
All these questions come from Bex, Liam and little baby Madison, who is very intelligent to pose the questions.
For a 10-week-old baby.
Yes.
Yes. Got a good
teaching
one.
their parents.
Got a good one. What do we miss about England? Who's going
For me, family and friends, obviously first. Wimpy Burger. I used to have once a week. I know it's expensive, but Wimpies are disappearing all around England, and our little town had one since 1942.
But I can't believe that
You don't know how good they are. Do you think I'd pay £6 for a burger if it weren't good? My old motorbike, my workshop in the garage, my music computer, they're the things I miss.
They're the things you did all the time. For me, obviously family and friends, same as you. I miss Colin and Eddie so much, my dogs. I'm going to get upset.
Don't get upset, we're going to move this along.
And I really, really miss decent wine, particularly red wine. Red wine's my favourite, but...
Weideng.
Oh, Weideng. I miss you, Weideng, so
but
much.
They have it here, but you just have to find it. You have to go to these wine cellar places where they have everything imported. If
expensive.
you miss something enough, then you'll be prepared to pay the extortionate prices for some of these imported goods. But you obviously haven't missed things that much, because every time you look at a bottle of wine, you're like, I ain't buying that, I'm going to get the Thai one.
And then I come home and go, ugh.
But she drinks it anyway.
Second question from Bex and Liam. Are there any traditional Thai games? The answer is yes. There are quite a few.
Mong Song Pa,
Yeah.
which is like Duck Duck Goose, but it's played with a cloth that's rested behind someone and they have to try and...
It's like a combination game of Duck Duck Goose and the one where you hide the keys under someone's chair.
Yeah.
And you have to sneak up and get them, that kind of thing. So like a kid's game. And the second game is Suk Jai, which is, it basically translates as being one-legged rabbit, and it is almost the same as tag. The person who is tagged goes out, but the chaser also has to hop on one leg like a rabbit. So another famous kids game here in Thailand. There is one we have seen, Takraw, but Stan knows a bit more about that than me.
Okay, this is a combination of volleyball and
Hacky sack.
hacky sack. But imagine the hacky sack being this big hard ball made of some kind of plastic, and you're playing it with Muay Thai fighters who can all kick above their heads, do the backflip kicks. Everything is done with your feet.
It's amazing to watch.
What is the weirdest animal we've seen? We had a big bag of rice, long story short, a centipede came out, it was about that long. And then after I caught it in a box and threw it over the next door neighbour's garden, we found out they're not going to know. We found out it was very venomous and poisonous, and if it would have bitten one of us on the foot, sometimes they give the name football foot to people that have been bitten by them, because your feet turn into a round football. And
if you don't seek medical attention immediately, it can be fatal. It was a nasty looking thing. It moved like a snake. It was so fast, and about 3 seconds before we actually saw it, I moved my feet from the floor onto the sofa, and it went straight down to where my feet would have been, so I could have ended up with football foot.
Yes.
We've seen snakes, we've seen spiders, but you know, we've never been unfortunate enough to have a nasty accident or incident, I should say. What did we forget to pack? We didn't forget anything, we just didn't bring everything. And anything we couldn't fit in initially, luckily my mum managed to sneak in her bag when she came out to see us.
Luxury items, so little guitar things that I made, other stuff that I made.
Projects.
Everything I wanted
Stan's
to bring it, I
1
made.
million projects that he's got laying around the house. Unfortunately, didn't make it.
Nothing. We're packing experts.
Although I would have liked to have brought a lifetime supply of red wine. Can we sing a nursery rhyme in time? This one's for you, Madison. I have to be honest, no. We do know of some children's songs in Thai.
We looked at one, it was called Chang, and it's about an elephant, and the beginning goes,
Chang, 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 chang.
that's all we know.
And that means elephant. So, Bex and Liam, if you want to teach Madison her first Thai word, Chang is a good one to teach her.
Liam, Chang is also beer, so enjoy.
This one's more from
Liam,
Liam.
this will be Liam.
Have we seen any other black men with dreadlocks on scooters?
No.
We haven't.
I'm 1 in a million here. But there are lots of Thais with dreads, and one of our good friends, Puk, has dreadlocks down to the ground.
I do worry about him when he gets on the scooter. I think he kind of wraps them round like it's a
He
scarf.
wraps them like 6 times and then holds it like a baby.
Yeah. What are our business plans and career ideas? Well, for me, simply teaching, and fingers crossed, it's quite simple for me to get a teaching job here, especially with my qualifications.
For me, importing motorbike parts, especially for Honda, PCX, other brands like that, cheap, very cheap here. What I've spent on my bike here, I would have already spent thousands back home, and we're probably talking hundreds here. So, yeah. Or, failing that, starting a Bob Marley tribute band.
I think that could work.
Who doesn't love reggae?
When are we coming home?
We don't know.
We don't know yet. It's on the cards. We're thinking about it. There's lots of things to consider in terms of coming home because of other things we need to do, but
We'll be back for a visit soon.
we will get back to you on that one.
Get the alcohol and the...
Games
food
night.
ready.
Bex and Liam, we need games night when we come back. Next
These
question.
questions are from our good friend Ben. This one question. What makes our stay in Thailand more exciting? It's the same thing that makes life exciting, and it's friends again.
Having
but
friends.
Having friends to show us around here, and not just look around like tourists and go, I wonder what that is, and I wonder what that is, and I wonder why they do that, but having someone to say, this is why, that's why, because,
Yeah.
and we learn a lot.
Yeah.
But we've gone so many great places.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
Yes. We are.
But thank you, Ben.
Good question.
Most of that's down to you.